family. Vicki Dillard here. So pleased to be a contributor on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that you give us a big thumbs up and share the broadcast. Thank you so very much. Family, this is really interesting. Tiffany Cross, uh, now ex-host of MSNBC. They didn't fire her, let her go. They didn't renew that contract. Tiffany Cross, who was also one of the ones that blocked me. And then she subsequently started blocking, other Black grassroots folks, I'm told, later. But she was big mad at me because I did a broadcast on my channel as well as here on African Diaspora News Channel, calling her out for telling her audience not to listen to other Black grassroots media voices like mine, right? So she got big mad and called herself trying to block me on a couple of platforms. And so what's interesting now is now they done blocked her. Jeez Louise. Now look, I'm not trying to laugh at that lady, but this should be a sign for those of you that love to be the tools, the willing tools. Some of you volunteer to be enemies of your people. When you go on this white network to tell the world not to listen to Black people, something is wrong with you. Now you want us to cry you a river because they done let you go. So now they are doing this whole back-to-back hit pieces on her. The media, the white media, they're doing hit pieces on her now. This one, for example, says fired MSNBC host Tiffany Cross, who spewed virulent anti-conservative rhetoric, has been under fire for racking up as much as $100,000 in expenses for a 5-star hotel in her 2 years at the network. Family, look, in them couple of years that she's been there, don't y'all know that if she misused $2 or $3, then $1,000, then $10,000, and $20,000, and $30,000, and they said she did it while being there for a couple of years, don't y'all know that they would have been called her out, fired her, something like that. This should be a sign for those of you that are willing to be tools for white supremacy. Once they're finished with you, once you've completed your assignment, they know how to discard your funny looking self. Y'all be thinking y'all the exception. The same as Simone Sanders. Simone Sanders, who worked with Joe Biden on his campaign, was a senior advisor and stuff to him on his campaign. She actually thought that they were going to make her press secretary. We told her in advance of her ever darkening the door of the White House, it's not going to happen. We told her they were using her to mislead Black folks and to disrespect Black folks, which is what she did before she went into the White House, before Joe Biden even won the nomination. She thought she knew massa better than us, and then they made a fool of her. She left the White House, and then Simone had some of her little media people on CNN and all that. She had that leaked out. She gave them permission to say how she was disappointed that they didn't make her press secretary. Girl, we knew that wasn't going to happen. They was not going to make you the face of America. Okay? Same here with Tiffany. You all think you're the exception when it comes down to doing dirty work for our open enemy, and then get mad when they discard you and humiliate you. So now they're saying she spent up all this money. And y'all, this one article, they even got her on the balcony at a hotel. It's outrageous because all of this was foreseeable and all of this was avoidable. Talk Black to me. They're going to be the ones to out pimp you when you get ready. They already had this plan, Tiffany. So here's the reality. Some of this may or may not be true about Tiffany Cross, but you know what? That ain't even really our business. The reason it's not our business is because Tiffany blocked us and she told the world, don't listen to us. So now she has tied up our hands from coming to her aid and her rescue. Talk Black to me. That's what happens. Now, I'm reading from another article. Now look what she's doing. Headlines. Tiffany Cross hires powerhouse attorney to take on MSNBC after firing. Ex-NBC host Tiffany Cross is gearing up for a legal battle against the network, and she has reportedly hired powerhouse attorney Brian Friedman to represent her in the fight. It talks about how he's previously helped Gabrielle Union in her discrimination suit against MSNBC. Against NBC when she served as a judge on America's Got Talent and so forth, right? So, child, let me tell you something. You cannot give us the middle finger, disrespect us, tell the world not to listen to us. You blocking me and all this other kind of crazy stuff because you upset. Now you trying to block other people too. Girl, sit down. They're going to always make a fool of you. And this should serve as a lesson for those of you would-be League of Mammy members, you lawn member wannabes, you Uncle Ruckuses and Shuckers and Jiver males out there, black males out there. This should be a warning to you all. Stop, just cut it out. They always gonna make a fool of you because they are who they are. And you should never throw your own people under the bus for your open enemy. Somebody black talk black to me. My name is Vicki Dillard. Be sure to share the broadcast and also check out my website and my spiritual school, metaphysical school, at vickiplanet.com. The link is below. I can't wait to see you again.